Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a quick update, which is a part 2 of my original video that was posted 1 month ago regarding the PTK surgery and the post-corneal haze that was happening after that surgery. And I have an update video on this that was just uploaded in November, so check that out before you look further. This is a quick crazy update of what has been going on now in December. As you remember, there was another surgery, a PTK surgery scheduled for 3rd of December this year. And this exact day of 3rd of December, they called me up from the clinic and said that they were still waiting for a part for the laser machine that was going to be sent from Germany. It still hadn't arrived due to COVID, some delays in the postal services. And I was very bummed because I was preparing everything up until that day to be, like cooking food and all kinds of things, you want to make sure you have everything set and ready for the day you have your surgery. So she called me just 2 hours before, and so they postponed the surgery 2 weeks. So then the 17th of December came, which was 2 weeks after. I prepared just like that, just like normal. I go there, meet with my eye doctor who is doing the surgery. So to give you some previous information is that I hadn't really met my eye doctor since last year, summer last year. All the checkups that have been done has been with the optician at the clinic, and he had done all the tests and everything, like taking photos and everything for doing another surgery. So he was all preparing so the eye doctor can just go in and do the actual surgery. So when I met him, I was like, oh, it's been such a long time, blah, 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 and he does this initial checkup that he always does, looking in the eye and seeing like how it's progressing and looking at the test results to see which settings he needs to use for the laser machine. So when he looks into the right eye with this light, he can see that previously last summer, not this summer, 2019 summer, there was like this kind of like a hill, like a peak of the corneal haze that was in the center. And that was actually affecting my vision more because in the center, that's where you usually will, it was like in the pupil area. So he was like, I cannot see that it's there anymore. It's not like a peak, like it was pointing upwards like this last summer. And he was supposed to just scrape it off. So when it's removed, it will heal again, and hopefully there will not be haze formed in the healing process. So that was the initial thought, and that was what we were going to do today. But when he was looking through his tools, he was like not seeing this peak anymore in the center. And this haze that he had originally seen, it had moved further to the side, and it was not a peak anymore. It had gone down a lot. And it was more like it was spread in a way that it was just a tiny dot here and a tiny dot somewhere else. And obviously that affects my vision, and I don't see 100% clearly due to that. But he was like, if we were to do a surgery today, I will need to do the whole eye, treat the whole eye with PTK, which means that the cornea will have to be affected. He was originally only going to take the peak. And if you only take the peak, the rest of the eye is not being affected. But now he was a bit like, if I go ahead and do another surgery now on you, you will have to, the result will be that your vision will be plus 1.0 as a result, because he has to remove a bit more of the cornea in that case. So he was like, I think that maybe the situation will become worse with the vision if I were to do the surgery today, because he thought that if we treat the whole eye, it's not going to be beneficial for you. Then he said, like, if I were you, I would probably not do the surgery today and wait and see, because it has healed so well since last summer. It's just a matter of time and waiting to see if this will all just dissolve and just disappear over time. Because haze, as you remember, if you struggle with haze and scar tissue in the eye, in the cornea, it usually, the body can on its own remove it, but it's just that it takes such a long time, and sometimes it just never happens, but most times it takes like at least 2 or 3 years. And since the PTK surgery on my right eye, it has been 2 years now. So, I mean, it could be like, I mean, it was a bit of a crazy start of the day. I went there going in for the surgery, and then we just decide that we're not going to do it and we're not going to go ahead with it. So I just go home feeling like, okay, now what? Let's go back to work and studies and like go back to normal. And just, so I think it's like mixed feelings regarding, I still have my eyesight issue on my right eye. It's not disappearing just because he said things have gotten better. Things have gotten better, and I guess I have just compared a lot with my left eye, which is a very good result. So when I view with my left eye and then I view with my right eye, I just see that there's a difference. And he was like, stop comparing and just try to trust the process of the body healing on its own. So yeah, that's a crazy turn of events, and things have changed so much since the last time. I did not expect it to be like no surgery at all this year. But I am so glad that I don't have to go through that. It's a very annoying process to go through, and a lot of pain and suffering. So I'm able to read and write and do all the things I love to do, as usual now during the holidays. So I am glad about that. And my studies begin in January again. So I feel like it has been a blessing in disguise to be able to focus more on things I would like to do. So yeah, it's just a quick brief update about the status, and I know you guys have been sending so much support and so many messages on my Instagram and in the YouTube comments, and I really I'm appreciating all of your support, and I will of course update you guys on how this will continue, and I will try to make some other content on this YouTube channel meanwhile, and in 6 months I will check back with my eye doctor and see how well it has gone and if there's any other progress. I'm not supposed to do anything specific during this time. I am taking some supplements to try to, on my own, try to heal it better, but let me know if you guys want to know what kind of supplements I take on a daily basis, because I do study nutrition, and I want to become a nutritionist. So it is very important to me to be able to look at my diet and look at what my body really needs to see if I can do something to help the healing process. I know it's been 2 years, but the eye is still healing. Obviously, it's you can always do something with what you eat and what you put into your body. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys want to know in another video separate, because then I can show you more thoroughly what I take. So yeah, thanks for watching, and take care, and happy holidays, and happy new year. Bye.